And when you invited me coyote hunting, you said it was gonna be crazy good. This is just crazy.
I know. Look, coyote.
It's like 200 yards away. You'll never hit it with that air gun.
I think I can do it.
Not with that hat.
You're right. How am I gonna hit him then?
Whoa! That's the Texan 257.
I know. Thanks.
I don't get one?
Beep, beep.
All right. Closer.
Dustin!
Just a little bit closer.
Dustin!
Just a little bit closer.
Dustin! Ooh. Idiot. That cliff hurt.
I'm sore.
I can imagine.
Welcome back, man.
It's good to be here.
So, show us what you brought.
Well,
I'm pretty excited.
the much awaited Texan in 257. Right, it's here. So you guys are getting the first look at it, and I brought it by to kind of talk about it, and I'm actually going to be able to leave it here so that Travis can go out and shoot it for a couple days and give you guys a full review.
Yeah.
Since we love those Airgun Depot reviews.
Yeah. So talk to us about why 257. I've been waiting quite a while to see one in person, but
Sure.
talk to us about why.
Well, it really kind of stemmed from market demand. I mean, it was something that people wanted. We've had people modifying AirForce guns pretty much since AirForce guns have been out.
Of course.
And 257 mods on our Condor have been one of the more popular mods that has been out for, quite a while. And so we got to thinking about, with the Texan valve system and being able to put a little bit more power behind it, would we want to do something like that? And so we kind of put it out there at a few different shows and a few different airgun events that we went to. Hey, what do you think if we'd made a Texan in 257? And the answer was kind of an overwhelming yes. So
Also, you listen to your customers.
oh yeah, we try. So we decided to make a couple up. We actually ordered in 5 test barrels and started testing them just before SHOT Show last year, and we loved it. And so here we are.
All right, so we know that you're listening to people. You know that they want something different. Talk to me about why 257 is such a great caliber.
Sure. Well, 257 is basically a derivative of 25 caliber, right? It's just a little bit bigger than your standard 25 caliber pellet. So pretty much all 257 ammo that is out there is going to be a slug. And so what this is it's basically like, we don't consider it like a big bore. It's kind of like a small big bore, if that makes any sense. So it's bigger than your standard pellet caliber gun. You're going to want to shoot slugs out of it, but it still kind of maintains some of those characteristics of a smaller caliber bullet. So it's got a lot of speed and it shoots very, very flat. And so what that means is that guys who are wanting to hunt smaller to medium-sized game that normally they'd have to call in within 100 yards, like a coyote or prairie dogs or that kind of stuff, they're going to be able to hunt those at longer ranges with this.
So a couple hundred yards wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. So we've tested this gun recently down in Georgia with our buddies from Iraq Veteran, 8888. We took this gun down and tested it with them. We stretched it out all the way to 400 yards. That video should be coming out pretty quick.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Take a look for that. But yeah, we stretched it out all the way to 400 yards. And
how'd it do?
Great. Out to 200 yards, you're going to expect 2 to 3 inch groups, no problem. So this is going to be an effective, basically small to medium-sized game gun right out of the box without you having to do a whole lot of setup or anything like that. So it shoots really fast. I mean, we built this gun around, basically kind of around a 90 grain slug. And using a 90 grain slug, it's making pretty much right at about 200 foot-pounds, a little bit less than that. So we're making about 980 to 995 feet per second. So 1,000 foot per second with a 90 grain slug is like dead on 200 foot-pounds, and we're just barely like below that. So it's a 200 foot-pound gun all day long. The other really cool thing about 257 is because the bullet's so small, you actually get quite a few more shots out of this.
Yeah.
So a lot of people,
less air escaping.
Yeah, or 45 Texan, they're like, I only get 3 shots, and I got to air up. Well, if you're a real varmint hunter and you want to be out in that blind for all night long or all afternoon, there you go.
You still want a tank, but it's certainly something that you could get 10 or 11 shots out of.
Easily. You know, one of the other really cool things about the 257 is this gun is just basically a 30 cal.
Okay.
It's a 30 cal frame, 30 cal valve. It just has a 257 barrel in it.
So where you're going is we could swap barrels.
Yep, exactly.
Amazing.
So if you already own a 30 cal Texan and you want to be able to convert it to 257, we're going to have barrel conversion kits for it.
That's
and
great.
Vice versa. If you buy a 257, you want a 30 cal, you can switch it over. Pick up a few more foot-pounds of energy. Also in a lot of states, for big bore airgun hunting, like down in Texas where we're at, 30 cal is the minimum caliber.
Right.
So you can use your 257 on prairie dogs and coyotes, but this year, if you wanted to hunt deer in Texas, you need a minimum of a 30 cal rifle. This will do both.
Really cool. So the guys that already have a 30 cal can get a 257 barrel.
Yep.
Anybody that wants this can grab a 30 cal barrel, and they have both guns.
Yep, exactly. The barrel changes won't be available right away. At first, we're just going to be shipping out guns, but eventually we will offer a barrel swap where just buy it. It's a few screws, pull the barrel out, put a new one in, screws back in, good to go.
Easy.
Yep, easy.
Perfect.
I think it kind of opens a lot of doors for people who weren't really into the Texan to try it out. You know, it's something that it kind of falls more into like the traditional airgun use category.
You're not jumping right to big bore.
Right, exactly. You're not going out and hunting hogs or deer. This is gives you something so that you can still do small game, but you got all that Texan goodness. So I think, you know, normally we like to shoot our guns on video, you know, show them off, but I'm a little bit short for time today.
All right.
So I'm going to leave this thing here with you guys, and I'm going to I know Travis is dying to shoot it, so I'm going to leave it and let him shoot it a little bit, and let you guys do work your full Airgun Depot magic on the 257 Texan.
Okay, we'll do that, but I know where a coyote is right now.
Like right now,
Right now. Let's go.
All right. You were right, Dustin. This is awesome. That's all, folks.